You cannot look more paler if you tried. Hi everybody, this is Ray, and today I would like to do a very special video for me because it is first a shopping haul. So today I had a free day off university and I decided to go run some errands in town, explore the surroundings and get to know my new city. Unfortunately, in the process I discovered a shopping centre which was both a blessing because now I know where to find certain shops such as Poundland and Wilkinson's and Argos and Iceland, so I know where everything is now. But at the same time, after running my errands, I decided to do some little retail therapy for myself. After a few hectic first weeks, moving away from home and moving on from my own job and adapting to new surroundings and things like that. So we're going to start off with clothing first, I think, because this was the least amount that I got. So I went to Primark and we'll start with this lovely top, so you can see that. And it's basically just a small, I believe, woolen green jumper, and it's got little flecks inside. And this was £7, and I think this would go lovely with some jeans or some black leggings. On the subject of leggings, I have wanted this sort of thing for so many years, and I finally have it. And it is a black and white jumpsuit. Simple, elegant, quite long, and I thought this would go really well for Halloween, for example, if I can't think of anything to wear. So this I thought was really nice. This was £15, and I think this would go well with a nice red belt and a pair of heels. And the final piece that I got from Primark was this gorgeous jumper with cut-out shoulders and some of my favourite colours, like grey, black, cream and purple. And I just thought this was actually the first thing that caught my eye, and I literally looked at the tag to see what size it was and picked it up, and I thought you were coming home with me. It's such an elegant top. I think this would go amazingly with some sandals and some denim jeggings. I think it's called the leggings, one of the two. I don't know. This would definitely go well with some lovely leggings and jeans. I also, while I was in Primark, picked up the Danish Girl. Now this is a very successful film. It's received 5 stars from The Woman, 4 stars from the Times magazine and 4 stars from Vogue, and it's an Academy Award winning film for Alicia Vikander, and I really wanted to see this when this first came out in the cinemas, but unfortunately due to studies and being really busy at the time, I wasn't able to see this. So I think I have my plans for tonight sorted, and this was £10 at Primark. Next we're going to go to hair and makeup. Now I don't usually shop for hair and makeup products that often, and if I do I usually go to Poundland and things like that, simply because obviously income can always be here or there, and sometimes you might not want to spend a lot of money. So I decided to go to Superdrug, Wilko, and where else did I go? I think it was Superdrug and Wilko today. Yeah. So the first thing I picked up from Wilko were these non-slip hairbands, and this really surprised me because where I come from, the Superdrug in my local high street only sells a single Alice band, and it's usually the black one, but this one has 2 black Alice bands and a brown one. So if I'm, you know, rocking brown all day, or if I'm wearing black, I have a variety. So 3 for the price of 1, technically, from what I'm used to. So that was really good, and it means I can also hold my hair out my face, because when you're walking down the streets in the Midlands on a windy day, your hair is like this, and it's really annoying. On the subject of hair, I also decided to pick up this L'Oreal Elvive Colour Protect shampoo, and this is a massive bottle. This is about 500 millilitres, and this was a bargain. This was £2.50 at Asda. So I picked this up along with the mask and the shampoo, but unfortunately I haven't got those other 2 products. So £2.50 from this, from about £4.50. Bargain. Really pleased that I found that. I also picked up from Asda for about £6 this Garnier Olia hair colour in intense red, and this was actually the colour that I used for my hair a few weeks ago, and unfortunately the inevitable is happening. It is fading, you know, it's still quite red, but I thought give it a top up in a few weeks time. And while we're on the subject, this hair dye is such a good product, because it was quite, I mean, it wasn't as easy to apply as some of the other products I've used, because, you know, the bottle has this nib at the top, and you are literally squeezing it into your hair and then trying to massage it. But it left my hair really soft. It gave me no issues in regards to my scalp. Like, I didn't have any reactions. My scalp was not affected. It wasn't itchy or sore afterwards. It's fairly easy to use, and the colour is gorgeous. You know, it was a really nice colour, and the little conditioner sachet inside smells really nice as well. So that's a bonus. And the reason why I mentioned that about the scalp and the hair, because when you're buying a hair dye and you've only used one other type of hair dye in your life, like before this one, I'd only ever used the L'Oreal Casting Creme. So when I was buying this product, I was a bit skeptical about using something new for the very first time, but this has definitely done its job for me. Now, the next thing I've got is this massive hairbrush. Let me just try find the... And this is a large radial styling brush, anti-static with heat indicator technology for medium to long length hair. Now, obviously, I've got medium length hair, and bristles like this really do benefit my hair, because the thing is, I actually have a mixture of fine hair, but I have a lot of it, and my hair is also a combination. You know, it gets oily really quickly, but if I wash it too much, it becomes really dry. So this brush was really a must-have for me, because when I brush my hair, usually, like you can see now, this is just going straight through, but if we take the other brush, it kind of, you know, just pulls. So this brush was a must-have because it's really easy to use. Downside that it will be really hard to carry, but I feel what will make it good is because you can see it's quite hollow inside, so when you're drying your hair, you can just, you know, go it underneath the hair and then blow dry. So that would be very, very handy, I think. And this was about £10 from Superdrug. And it's even really cute because it even has a little star at the bottom. So you can be like doing your hair each morning or brushing your hair ready to go to school, and it can be like, you're a star, remember that. I overthink things. Next thing we've got is, I decided I have got an obsession with scents right now. Like, I have a drawer full of room fresheners. I have a candle burning at the moment. Let's see if I can bring it over to you. And this is actually an Airwick home signature scented candle with cinnamon chai and pear, and it smells very Christmassy, this candle. This was about £6 at Asda, and I went back to Asda to get another candle, and this was the one that I picked up, and it's one of those festive candles that they usually bring around the fall time. And what I love about this candle is I've not yet burnt it, it's just brand new, but it's got this lovely little decoration pot, and I think when this candle has, burnt out and finished, you can use the cup as storage, keep your keys in here, or wash it out thoroughly, and maybe even use it to serve desserts in or something, I don't know, use your imagination. And this is the scent Cheerful Spirits, Cozy Apple and Cinnamon. Because to be honest, I'm into quite strong scents. Like, a lot of people like mellow scents such as roses or baked bread, things like that. I'm into really strong scents. Like, I love the smell of masculine fragrances, and cinnamon and apple and things like that. I just love them. And I also thought this would be quite good for Halloween because, it's red, and, you don't have to worry about getting festive smelling things for Halloween because, Nightmare Before Christmas, it was set at Christmas time with Halloween, so you can get away with that. I also decided the other day, I've been drinking from it, so apologies in advance, decided to get this mason jar. In fact, I will just pour some juice in here so you can actually see the skull in a bit more detail. Ooh. Right. So I decided to pick up this mason jar, and you can see it's quite sturdy. It's got a decent size. Like the other day I poured a pint of drink in here from this massive can, and almost all of the can, I think it was a 500 milliliter can, almost fit in this. So this is really, really good. Holes like this, easy to clean, and this was actually £1. A massive bargain at Asda. When I saw this, I thought I need it. And it has a Day of the Dead skull on it with 3 roses on its head and the traditional Mexican style makeup. So really easy to drink out of, and if you don't want to use this to drink out of, will probably be a really funky and unique makeup brush holder, or you can keep your pencils and things in it. It's just such a great product. I'm absolutely thrilled with it, and for £1 it's even better. Right, we're coming to the end of my haul. I'm sorry that it's been all I also decided, to be honest, Superdrug had an offer for L'Oreal products. It was 3 for 2. I am a massive L'Oreal fan. I think you've gathered from the massive bottles. I usually try to only buy L'Oreal products because I'm a L'Oreal girl myself. So when I saw the 3 for 2 offer, I thought, make use of it. I didn't get any eyeshadow palettes or lipsticks because I have already far too many of those, and I've already got loads of palettes and things like that, so I didn't really need to buy any more. But what I did pick up was this L'Oreal Super Liner Matte eyeliner pencil, and what's good about this is it has a small nib on the end of this, so you can literally just draw your eyeliner like that, and it will be really good if you're a beginner for eyeliner, because for example some people don't feel comfortable with sticking pencils made of wood near their eye for obvious reasons. There could be that chance that you buy a pencil, it's happened to me before, you buy a pencil and the wood just keeps, or it could be that you just don't want to do that, or you don't fancy using gel liner or liquid liner, you just want something basic. So this I think would be really good for a beginner. And this was about £4, I believe this was, about £3.95, £4. Sticking with the 3 for 2, I decided to pick up this L'Oreal Nude Magique CC cream in the anti-redness bottle. And the reason is because a lot of the time I get quite red skin, especially around the cheek area and the nose area, especially around here. It's almost like it's this, I don't know what the shape is, but it's almost like this section is always red. And when I'm applying foundation, it's really difficult to try cover it up, because I will either put too much on and then look white as a ghost, or it just doesn't hide the redness. And I've not yet used this before. This is a completely new product for me, so we will give this a shot and we will see what we think of it. And this was about, I don't actually remember how much this cost. I think this was about £6, I think. I will have to double check. And the final L'Oreal product I got was the L'Oreal True Matte Foundation in shade 1N. Sorry. Yes, in shade Ivory. This was about £9. And this foundation is the one that I choose to use because I am one of the few that has really pale skin. Like, I don't appear very pale, but I have quite pale skin, and unfortunately some of the ivory foundations that I've seen other brands such as Maybelline and Rimmel and Makeup Academy, for example, I've seen them, they're ivory and it looks tanned to me. On me, you can put it on and you will straight away see it. This one, however, blends closest to my skin tone, so this is the reason why I choose to use this product, because not only is it great value, I mean the size of that bottle, you get quite a lot. It has a small, let me just get this off. It has a small tiny pump, so you only get a certain amount of product at a time, so it's mess free. And what I like to do is, obviously after shaking the foundation, just put a tiny bit on the back of your hand, and then take your makeup brush or your sponge and then just, you know, dab like that. And one other trick that somebody told me is that you can take the cap and, you know, just put it in there and then dip your brush or your, you know, your sponge and sort of do it like that. So decided to pick that up, and that was $9.99, and that came with the 3 for 2. So while I was in Wilko today, that was one of the final destinations I went to because I had to go exchange something. I discovered the Essence makeup counter, which is going to be a bit of a problem because the value was incredible. Like, I saw the lipsticks, $2.30 for a lipstick. I thought, that's not bad. That is quite good quality, especially for the gorgeous, you know, designs. I mean, it's so simple but elegant. I really love these. And this is shade 8, and it is a brown matte colour. So you can just see there, it's quite brown, but it's very matte. If we just give you a swatch. So that's what that colour is. It's more purplish, but I would say this is more of like a blackberry colour, because it is quite dark and it is quite brown at the same time. And on the subject of brown, we also have this shade, which is shade 28, and this is more of a brown shade than the other one. So we'll just gently do a swatch there so you can, so you can see the differences between the two. So those two shades, and I decided to get these because, you know, Halloween is coming up. Dark shades you know, will be used. And to be honest, when it comes to makeup and lipsticks, I do prefer to wear dark shades, so they were the best. And finally, I picked this up a couple of weeks ago. This is the Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows Mermaids Forever. Now, you've probably gathered I already love mermaids. You know, I call my viewers my little mermaids. I have a mermaid on my desk that is currently watching me. So mermaids have always been a absolute love of mine. I can't explain why I love mermaids so much. I always have. So when I saw this palette, I thought, I need this. And it comes in a variety of stunning colours. And some of the names are really, really cute. Like you have Forever, Bay, Myth, Song, Mermaids, Fishtail, Treasure, Imagine, Seashell, Creature, Magic, Urchin, Sea, Land, Kingdom, Harmony, Enchant, Starfish, Pretty, Princess, Waves, Turtle, Mineral Prince, Future, Aerial, Pink Sea, Ocean, Splash, Undersea, Seabed, and Whale. I just thought these were just so pretty, and the fact that they were mermaid related was even better. And the fact that, you know, you get so many colours that you find on a lot of other palettes that you can get from other brands. You know, you've got a variety. You know, you've got your reds, you've got your blues, your pinks, your neutrals, your darks. You've got all these different colours, and it comes with a little mirror on the side, so you can sit there with your brush and apply your eyeshadow. And this was about £8. Total bargain from what I hear is an iconic makeup brand. Yeah. I think I'm totally retailed out for the rest of the year. So anyway, that was my first ever makeup and hair and beauty and clothing haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I will link and catalogue all of the products and items listed within this video, minus the clothing, because being Primark, you know, they won't be found on the website easily, but you can definitely go look in Primark and see if you can find them. I will put a link to the website below, and if you have any questions or suggestions for any type of haul, like what do you think I should get, and any suggestions for a video that you would like to see, do please put them in the comments box below. If you are new to my channel and you like what you see, there is a little subscribe button down below, and I hope you all have a lovely day. I love you all, my little mermaids, and I will see you soon. REI out.